Think you've got your life figured out by 30? Think again. Here's the harsh truth nobody wants to tell you about goal setting at different life stages. I used to believe the biggest lie society tells us about age and success. You know the one. At 20, you should have your career mapped out. By 30, you better be climbing that corporate ladder or you're falling behind. But what if I told you this entire mindset is completely backwards? Let me share something that completely changed my perspective. When I hit 30, I felt like a complete failure. Here I was, wanting to become a YouTuber talking about personal finance with zero credentials, no millions in the bank, and definitely no Lamborghini in my driveway. I was just an immigrant making $50,000 a year, feeling like I'd already missed my shot at success. But then I discovered something incredible. Some of the most successful people in history didn't even get started until what society considers way too late. The woman who created Harry Potter was practically broke at 36 when her first book got published. The genius behind Marvel Comics didn't break through until he was almost 40. Samuel Jackson didn't become a household name until Pulp Fiction when he was 45. Here's what nobody tells you about your 20s versus your 30s when it comes to goal setting. At 20, you have time but no experience. At 30, you have experience but feel like you're running out of time. The secret is understanding that both perspectives are powerful when used correctly. In your 20s, your goals should be about exploration and foundation building. This is when you experiment, fail cheaply, and build your basic financial literacy. Focus on saving at least 30% of your income, even if it's just $40,000. I managed to save 50% of my $50,000 salary, and that foundation changed everything. But here's the game changer for your 20s. Start building some kind of online presence now. I'm not saying become an influencer, but document your journey. The economy is shifting toward intellectual property and creativity. Machine learning and automation are coming for traditional jobs, but they can't replace authentic human connection and teaching ability. Your 30s are different. This is when your goals need to become laser-focused and strategic. You have experience now. You understand your strengths and what actually works versus what sounds good on paper. This is when you can make bold moves because you're making calculated risks, not wild guesses. Let me show you how to structure goals that actually work using the SMART framework, but with a twist nobody talks about. Specific means exact numbers and deadlines. Measurable means you can track progress weekly. But here's the part everyone misses. Your goals must be emotionally connected to your deeper why. I want to reach 1 million subscribers, not just for vanity metrics, but because my friend and I have a race to see who gets there first. It's the only way I'll ever call myself a millionaire in my 30s. That emotional driver makes all the difference when motivation fades. For your financial goals, think in systems, not just targets. I invest $2,000 monthly in dividend growth stocks because that's what allowed me to quit my job in the first place. I track every single expense by photographing receipts because you can't manage what you don't measure. Here's something powerful I'm doing that you should consider. I'm planning to pay off my parents' house. They used to tell me stories about waiting in line all day in the Soviet Union just for basic food, often coming home empty-handed despite having money. That memory of scarcity drives my abundance mindset today. The biggest mistake people make is thinking their goals have to be reasonable. Reasonable goals create reasonable results. I went from making YouTube videos that nobody watched to building a six-figure dividend portfolio on a modest salary. Not because I was special, but because I made unreasonable commitments and stuck with them. Your age doesn't determine your potential. Your commitment to growth does. Whether you're 25 or 45, the principles remain the same. Set specific targets, measure everything, make them attainable but challenging, ensure they're relevant to your values, and always attach deadlines. The roaring 20s mindset isn't about your chronological age. It's about approaching life with the energy and optimism of someone who believes their best decades are ahead of them. regardless of what birthday they just celebrated. Stop waiting for permission from your age to chase ambitious goals. Start building the foundation today. Whether that's your first 1,000 in savings or your first million in net worth. The only timeline that matters is the one you create for yourself. If you're serious about supercharging your long-term wealth, you won't want to miss my deep dive into retirement strategies. Specifically, why I don't even use a Roth IRA and when it actually makes sense. In previous video, I pulled back the curtain on the most overrated tax break account in America, share exactly why I opted out, and reveal the alternative paths that could help you retire faster. Hit the link on screen now or check the description below to keep building your financial playbook, because mastering your goals is only half the battle.